Welcome back in Tokyo for the last day of the 2013 Women's World Grand Champions Cup. I would like to start my daily comment going back to the words that Kurt Shirai, USA coach, told me in a very interesting one-to-one interview that you can see in the FIVB YouTube channel. The volleyball legend told me that his first and most important goal with this new group is help them to play not so emotionally, with more calm and confidence. He thinks that screaming is not very useful, as he did sometime when he was a player. But with this group, he won't teach them to play in a more controlled manner. But yesterday, after the first set lost against Thailand 25-13 and a poor beginning of the second, a loud scream resounded in the Metropolitan Gymnasium. Kiley was yelling to his girl to wake them up. It's really tough to understand why a team can change and perform differently without any reason. The day before, they were playing greatly against the stronger Russia. A few hours later, they were losing with a willing and enthusiastic team as Thailand, but a team less strong than other squads. Yesterday, after that shout, the North American players found little by little their rhythm. They won in 5 sets in a very long and balanced match, fighting until the last ball. In the volleyball, you never win just shouting. You win if you play better than your opponent. But yesterday, that shout of Kiley reversed completely a very complicated situation. The second match of the 4 days was Russia against Brazil, and this match has to be considered a clásico. In the recent years, a lot of time, these two teams played for the gold medals, and always those matches were very balanced and fought until the end. Yesterday the match was not so balanced. Brazilian lost the first set due to a very good start of the Russian team, but in the second set, Brazilian started to block much better, passing and serving as a team, and the match was basically over. Brazilian won 3-1. But what impressed me was the determination of this group. They are working hard every day looking for one goal, the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. As I told you some days ago, this is the first year of the new Olympic cycle, and many teams are testing new players, giving rest to more expert athletes. This is not the case of Brazil. They are facing a huge challenge. In 3 years, they will play the Olympic Games at home. 3 years usually is a very long period. Many things can happen, but it seems to me that Brazilians are just looking for that appointment. The Olympic Games at home. This is a very big and unusual challenge. This year, Brazilian team won 4 tournaments, and they are very close to win the 5th. It's a perfect season, but the Olympic Games is still far to come. Today, in the last match between Japan and Brazil, it will be decide the winner of this tournament. Yesterday, Japan beat the Dominican Republic, and I have to say that I like a lot the way that Japan are playing. I like their technique, I like their approach and steadiness. Any team to beat Japanese had to play remarkably. Above all, I like a lot the Japanese way to play. They never made unforced errors. They play smartly in attack, and they are the best team in the world in the back row fundamentals. I don't know, and to say the truth, I don't think that Japan will beat Brazil this evening, but they will be still in the podium, and they totally deserve this position in the 2013 World Grand Champions Cup. And who knows if in the future Japan will improve also their 3rd position in the world ranking. That's all. See you tomorrow from Shinjuku, Tokyo. Bye bye from Andrea Zorzi.